Hey guys, Laszlo here, and welcome to an exciting new video of Katawa Shoujo, otherwise known as the Disability Girls. Last time we left off with this random blonde chick, just completely sitting there with eyes closed. And, like, hands crossed. Like a very... I don't want to say, like, a very petite English girl, but that's basically what she is. Like, that's how she looks to me. I'm sorry for being racist if she's not British, but, I mean... This is technically Japan, so... whatever. It all works. I mindlessly let the door open to its full extent, taking the sight of the solitary figure, taking center stage in the otherwise abandoned room. The situation steals my voice, leaving me standing at the doorway, staring at the beautiful girl. Oh, this is one of the other ones that I was thinking about. Like, just completely overall, if I was to date anyone, it would be one of these, like, 3. I narrowed it down to 3 choices, alright? Also my... oh god, no. Okay, whatever. The situation steals my voice, leaving me standing at the doorway, staring at this beautiful girl, which I think I already read. Oh well. Evidently, taking her time to assess the situation, the girl gently puts down her teacup and opens her eyes, but doesn't look at me. Hello there. Okay, hold on. This is Manana's pal. Hello there. May I help you? Well, I can't do the voice, damn it. Hold on. Here, I'll try again the next time she speaks. Staring directly in front of herself, the movements of her lips seem to break the silence rather than the words. However, it's a soft, measured voice that reminds me that she's a being separate from the room itself. Not only is she likely the tallest girl I've ever laid eyes on. Damn. But even among the foreigners I've met, she's strikingly different. Hi. Sorry for intruding. I was just kind of lost. She takes a moment to formulate a response before speaking. Every action she takes feels as if it's carefully choreographed beforehand. Care to take a seat? Unexpected, considering that I'm intruding upon her. Thanks. I slowly step towards another seat opposite her, the girl resting the teacup and saucer on the wooden table in between. The way she doesn't track my movements with her head is telling. That, and the slight cloudiness in her eyes, means that she must be at least partially blind, like Kenji. Like me, apparently. Okay. Come to think of it, her voice doesn't have any detectable accent either. I guess she must be half Japanese. Racist. As I take my seat, her composure takes me slightly off guard. Her air of relaxed confidence makes the silence seem entirely comfortable. The calming atmosphere is so different from the student council office. Yep. I take it you're a new student, Tayamaku? Yes. I just transferred in yesterday. I get the distinct feeling my speech patterns don't match the formality of hers, accented by a restrained bow of greeting, on which I hasten to match before realizing the futility of my action. What a dick! Emily Satao. Satao, whatever. Pleased to meet you. Isao Nakai. She gives a nod before gesturing roughly in the direction of her teacup. Would you care for a drink? I would. Give me a second. Which one was it? It was this one. Okay. Sure. As much as it pains me, I can't keep step with her formality in the proceedings. She gives a kind nod, taking the request in stride. Without another word, she steps off the chair and prepares a second cup of tea from a collection of supplies laid out along a shelf. A brush here, a brush there, her left hand often lightly touching the side of whichever container she's pouring into. It seems to be a process she's followed dozens of times before. As I lean sideways to see around her back, she seems to be using her long, dainty finger to measure the right amount of water in the cup. It's one thing to see the different disabilities of students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. That is true. Shizune and Misha have no problem working together to communicate to me. Lily herself seems to have workarounds for problems I'd never thought of. Yo, you just call someone you just met Lily? Or their first name? Really? In Japan, isn't that a big no-no? Like a really big no-no? I don't know. Okay, whatever. I feel slightly guilty about her doing the work. She seems pleased by following. She seems pleased to be following the correct processes of the offer preparing the drink. Okay. So, her soft voice brings me out of my silent observance. Which room were you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited after school. The school library. Shizune and some classmates told me that it was on this floor. She finishes pouring water into the teacup as she nods. A small metallic tapping coming from the teacup indicating that it being stirred. I'm aware of Miss Akamichi, as are most students, which means you're in class 3-3, no? That's right, in the science room with Mutao. She gives a small giggle before setting down the teaspoon and slowly walking towards the table, teacup and saucer in hand. He's quite a character. I imagine you'll come to like him. Most do. Yo, that's what he looks like? Damn. Okay, I'm sorry, that one, I should not have said that. Okay. That might insinuate something, but no. No. Just no. As she sets down the tea, I gently take it and have a sip. I'm really more of a coffee person, but this seems like a rather bad moment to bring it up. You are dead to me. Like, you are actually dead to me. To be fair, she is a white girl, so I mean there is that. Nonetheless, the smell's quite nice. I hardly think it'd be hard to choke down. Thanks, Sato. It tastes really nice. She smiles and quickly waves her hand in front of her face. Okay. Lily, please. There's no need to be too formal. She says that in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh well. I guess I should try and ask her about herself, as it really does seem as if she's catering to me. So, which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third-year classes. Correct. I'm in class 3-2, which is on the 3rd floor, same as yours. It's taught by Miyagi. Master Miyagi. And it's specifically for both blind and partially blind students. I see. Sorry. I feel like slapping myself for the fox pass. I don't know how else to say that. Looking at her face, though she doesn't seem in the least bit put off by it. My. There's no need to change your speech on my account. Sure. Sorry. I guess I'm really showing my newness here. Okay. An environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. While the same can't be said for everyone, Many have come to terms with their conditions. A category which would include her, it seems. All too ready to jump ship from this particular topic, I siege into another. Do you come here to drink tea often? It's a really nice place. Thinking on it, this might be her version of the place behind my school that I like to have lunch at. I come here fairly often during lunchtimes. My duties as class representative don't leave me enough time for an official club, so a friend and I use this room for having tea. Class representative, huh? Compared to Shizune, her mannerisms seem to be most completely opposite. While Shizune is blunt and fiercely driven, Lily seems relaxed and calm, almost aloof. All the shakiness, all of it. Okay, I'm sorry, I really love this music. Alright. Come to think of it, she might be useful for a less biased view of the school's clubs. What kinds of clubs are there to join? The more popular ones are the track and field clubs. Club, which uses the field near the school during lunchtimes. The baseball club, and the book club in a room near the library. There are also numerous small ones too, such as the art and music clubs. At a time when I'm just wanting to get on my feet, rushing into a club right away seems slightly unappealing. I wonder if the school shares the same rule as my old one. Is it compulsory to join a club? It isn't, so it is encouraged. Ah, good. That's a relief. I've really let down my guard around this girl to let such a thing slip out. The fact seems to slightly amuse her. Not wanting my tea to get cold, I finally start drinking it as Lily does the same. You're a dick. Okay. Holy shit. As I look over at the window over her shoulder, I notice the light coming into the room as a distinct orange tint. Or has a distinct orange tint. Even here, time does not stand still. The shifting sands of time! Meh. Huh. The time has gone quickly. Sorry? Right. She's blind. Of course she can't see the sun setting. It just looks like the sun's starting to set. It seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of the time. Sorry, Hisao. Hisao? I didn't mean to keep you from the library for so long. I quickly moved to allay her concern. No, it's okay. The library's still open, isn't it? She pauses and takes a moment to think on it. It's probably something I should have asked Shizune when I had the chance, but Lily seems likely to know about it in any case. Oh, that is so loud. Alright, I'm just gonna move it around my neck. Alright, we good. Actually, here, I have an idea. Okay, now we're good. This is good, okay. True. It's open until 6:30 during weekdays. A quick glance at my watch confirms I have well enough time to get there. What is this, winter? Freaking here right now, the sun sets at like 9 p.m. But then again, it rises like 6, so yeah, that's always fun. I might get going in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lily. She smiles and gives a deep nod. Her hand still neatly folded on the table in front of her. It was my pleasure. Oh, come to think of it, shall I show you where the library is? I couldn't possibly ask for more help. I should be able to find it, alright. Well, unless my navigational skills fail me. Which I seem to have a habit of doing a lot. It's alright. I was going to be talking to the librarian there in any case. I should introduce you. This gets better and better. It's pretty hard to deny her offer. If you're sure, then that would be great. Thanks. As she stands up to follow me, she takes a hold of a straight, retractable cane that had been slipped into the handle of her bag on the floor. It's gonna do something real quick, okay. Compared to the cane the boy in my class had, Lily's looks much thinner and longer. His must be for support, whereas Lily's is for navigation. Together we leave the peaceful room and enter the empty hallway on the way to the library. Side by side, my pace carefully slowed to match hers. We slowly walk through the hallway. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at a door to the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the center of the floor, rather than either wing. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm sorry. To the left is the wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. It easily dwarfs my old school's building, with a distinct smell of old books, giving the place an almost out-world air. There doesn't seem to be a lot of students here. Considering the time, it isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably either in the school grounds or the dorms. Yuko, are you here? She says it to the thin air. The librarian doesn't seem to be present, and of course Lily can't see this. What's unexpected is that it draws a reaction. Oh shit. Oh, that was a really bad thud. Oh. Something from under the counter thuds against it, followed by a quiet wail. Oh, it was a girl. I got the accent right. Yeah. The origin, apparently the librarian, quickly crawls out and bounces up to extremely rigid attention. Good evening, ma'am. Okay, no. Hi, Lily. How can I help you? Her voice is strained in a failing attempt to sound casual as she's rubbing the back of her head. Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound. It's nothing. I just hit my head. See, I dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped. And was looking for both of them, you came and surprised me, and... Are you alright? I'm sorry. I couldn't know. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry for making you worry. This is nothing. I've had worse happen to me. She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantic, trying to push aside the possibility that she could possibly in any way inconvenience by bashing her head on the counter. Yes, worse things have happened. The girl fidgets with her fingers, as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression. And then she shuffles some papers around the counter for no reason. It's no reason. A little shorter than Lily. Sorry about that. Repellate with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look. She seems to fit a library perfectly. What a dick. Ah, Lily, did you get my message? Oh, the 2 important books that arrived. Right. They finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but it missed her celebrations, partly from managing to change the topic, I'm sure. She notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does. Oh no, I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Did you need to check out a book or return one? I'm sorry. The way she can so quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling, bipolar. He's with me, Yuko. This is Haisao, a new student. Haisao, this is Yuko, school librarian. Hazememashite. Or pleased to meet you. I'm sorry. I don't know if that was right. Haisao. Hi, right. Haisao. Pleased to meet you too, Haisao. Thank you for repeating my name many times. For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind, so she won't forget. Or you won't be hey, I'm not that easy to be forgot. Yuko often arranges to import foreign books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Haisao a little something about the library? Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror. Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what it could be interested in. This is too much responsibility. Nope, not gonna say it. How? How it's any responsibility at all, I don't get. But her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are. But so there are a lot of books in Braille here? An attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops in my head, it seems to work at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense. Well, I think that a third or a fourth of Yamaku's library is either in Braille or audio. Makes sense, given all the blind students that'd be here, you dick. If it's only that, how come this library is so big in the first place? Well, we get a lot of new books regularly, because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. They spend more on new books than on my salary. And then I have to organize and shelve them all. Or all of them. It's so troublesome and they waste so much. I wish I could quit this job. A very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much information. I'll go check the aisles then, if you don't mind. It's probably the best for all of us if she doesn't... It's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. There, that's what I was trying to say. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko. I would have those books if it's alright with you. Dude, freaking so polite. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Okay, not gonna say it. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I study the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking it with me as if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are a large print and Braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is. A library, aka UBU. It's about right. UBU. Okay. It's as if the calm mood It's as if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lillian snuck with us in here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. As I reach the end of the aisle, and the episode, and I find a collection of desks set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discover a nice quiet corner in the back. AKA where we'll stop, unless this next slide has a girl in it. Nope. Whatever. While the rest of the library has the odd student sitting at a desk, either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of several beanbags. Hey! Hey, it's the end of the episode. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!